Hello country, welcome to Starr Baby Homestead. Hey everybody, it is Kiki and this is the video, my last video in the house that I bought from years of working in corporate. It was my first house and it is a lovely house and my voice echoes through it. I'm going to miss it. A lot of love went into this house and we are on to something bigger and better. There's always better. There's always blessings that come from the Creator. This home has been sanctuary. It's been love. It's been peace. It has been, we've seen a lot of time here and a lot of love, and it's going to be missed. But someone who loves it's going to get it, and I'm getting ready to show you our next home, which is in Pine Mountain. This is going to be our homestead. I will see you there. But bye, house. I love you. We love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Starr Baby Homestead is an 1.5 acres of land just surrounded by tons of farmland. We started small. We thought about getting something like, I don't know, 10 acres or 4 acres to start homesteading, but during the housing crisis that we just experienced in 2022, we ended up with this gem, and it is unbelievably quiet, unbelievably beautiful, and it's just what we need to get started for our starter homestead. We've got fruit trees here. We've got peaches, plums, and blueberries. We've got a couple of gardening boxes here that were already put in place, which is great. I think I'm going to build a couple more in this area over here. Maybe come up with a greenhouse or so. Or I could just start the seeds inside. Here are the 2 blueberry plants that we have. If you haven't noticed, this is the middle of winter. Actually, we're in February, so spring is about 6 weeks away, which I cannot wait to see how gorgeous it is by then. And then there's this thing harassing me, okay? I love this beautiful old tree that's on our property. I don't know what it's called, but it reminds me of a sacred tree. But it's beautiful sitting up here on the hill, and I can't wait to mother it to death. Look how beautiful she is. So if you take a look at these markers that we have, there seems to be some weirdness with the property line, but that's okay because we are going to build a fence where we make sure that we are not encroaching on the surrounding 100 and some odd acres. The owner of that, we want to make sure we're not encroaching. So we're going to get a fence. That way when we bring in the chickens and the goats, they'll stay within our boundaries. We're only cutting off like a little bit of land, as you can see. We might lose a plum tree, but that's okay. But yeah, we just want to make sure that, we're not rocking any boats out here. We want to put some bees out here, some chickens. If you notice, it's kind of hilly up here, so we're probably looking at putting our goats up here on the highland, where, so the water will run down. They won't get bogged by any water. And the chickens will be the chickens will be somewhere in the same vicinity. But regardless of how much land we may lose when we build this fence over here, or space, we're not really losing any land. We still have a nice chunk of land, 1.5 acres, and it is wide open. It's just beautiful and peaceful, and a far cry from the country we thought we had. This is our view from the front of the house. As you see, we've got some really big trees out here, some more of those beautiful pines. And that in the front is our well. Man, I cannot tell you how happy I am to have a well. I haven't had well water since I was a kid, and there is something unique about it. If you've grown up with well water and you've had it before, you know there's nothing like it. The flavor, the way it feels on your skin, how your skin adapts to it. It's full of minerals that you normally wouldn't get by treated water. It doesn't smell like chlorine and some of this other water that's just flat out tastes like metal pipe that you get from treated water. So I'm real happy about it. It's gonna need some work though, let me show you. It's got siding on it, just like the house. It's the same pale yellow kind of color. You see it hasn't been painted. There's some wasp nests under there that need to be taken care of. And inside is all the creepy components of a well. We're gonna have to research that. I have no idea what to do with this, okay? Yeah, keep it warm or something? I don't know, something like that. It needs to be like washed. The siding needs to be repaired on the side, on the corners. Looks like it's been hit by a couple cars, but okay, no matter. It'll get taken care of, but it's probably going to get painted like the house. I'm thinking I may want a nice white. All right, so here's another post marking where our territory is, and here, just right here, is our neighbor's territory. So yeah, we've got to go build a fence going from this post all the way up. And like I said, we'll probably lose one of those plum trees, since it looks like the property line goes right between that opening. Like I said, we're not losing anything. It's still 1.5 acres no matter what. So that's the tour of Starr Baby Homestead. Stay tuned when I start bringing in chickens, goats. I got to start on this garden just as soon as the weather starts to turn. But I've ordered a whole bunch of stuff, which I'll do a video about that. But thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.